nationality and pay scale, and all the evil you can think of. Uganda has been downgraded so much that during less people more died of, sorry young man, more died of bullets and shots. That was Uganda. It is recorded by WHO. There are more people who died of bullets in Uganda during COVID than people who died of COVID. So you can see the statistics. Uganda's census cost as much as the US census will cost. Uganda, we are only 47 million, but we spent over $300 million to do a census. The Trump kind of census he wants to do, they'll have to spend 300. Uganda and America, with America a population of 330 people, how come Uganda spends such money? Corruption. Uganda is the only country whereby you qualify from university and go and dig. The investors are coming out of the hotel. There comes the investors. They are leaving the hotel. Uganda has the poorest investors and developers. The ones who are coming out of the hotel are the so-called investors. And those investors you see in the camera, those are the investors. Those are the people who have ripped us wide. NUP, everywhere. NUP, kunga Uganda, kunga wasamfumira, kunga Uganda, kunga Uganda, kunga the thieves, kunga, yeah, the thieves, kunga Uganda. Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening. We are talking about the fake investors. These are investors who live on council flats in the UK. Hackney, Brixton, somewhere you find in Wembley. They are the people who want to invest in our country. These are public rules. Our power, where are you going? I know.
So the bar.
These are jobless. These are job seekers. They are looking for employment. But in Uganda, we have over 50 qualified Ugandans who cannot get job in there. Look at this foreigner, being a Ugandan. Shame on you, man. I hope you are not from Uganda. Shame on you. We are the Ugandans. We condemn the Asian community in the UK, which is hosting. One of them is passing in front of you with a tabak in his hand. These are the people who are coming to our country. These are the poor people here.
Everybody. Simanyi kubira mukozi je byakuteka. Okay, simanyi go manyi ndowooza.
Ebyaki?
Ebyokwekonectinga ku link ya Jebi.
Yeah, ndekugenda
who are helping the junta after 42 years in power, torturing, raping, murdering, land grabbing for the last 41 years, is still being supported by the Indian cartel led by the family of the ambassador, who is of an Indian origin. And today, we are calling on the Madivan family who are running the root business in Uganda to stop it. They are the same people who are selling, buying. They are the people trafficking. One of their business is human organ trafficking. These Indians you see in your hotel, they kill Ugandans, harvest their organs, send their organs to India. 2 billion Indians need transplants. Out of the 2 billion, you'll get like 10 million Indians are waiting for organ transplant. Now, one of their business in Uganda They murder Ugandans and they harvest their organs and they traffic those organs to India for sale. I'll give you an example. A kidney in India costs 75,000 US dollars. One kidney. That's the business of this cartel from India. The so-called investors who are investing in our lives, in our torture, in our rape. We are here today to tell the Madivan family and Sudhir that enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. The Indian cartel running our minerals, they should leave those minerals to Ugandans. We are calling on the Sudhir family and the Madivan who have decided to rob Ugandans of their riches. Today, they are having a so-called business conference in this beautiful Royal Horse Guard Hotel. The money spent today is enough to build 5 schools in Uganda. After 42 years of funding by the UK government, still Uganda is a begging basket. The £1 billion from the UK, which goes to Uganda in the name of aid, that money is recycled back to the UK through the Indian community led by Lord Puppet. Lord Puppet is a man who sanitizes and cleans and mobs the crimes of the brutal dictator Museveni, the junta of Uganda. Yes. All the crimes committed by the junta of Uganda is being mobbed and sanitized by Lord Puppet, who sits in the House of Lords. He's a man of Indian origin. This is a man who ran away from Idi Amin, claiming that Idi Amin wanted to kill him. But today, surprisingly, is the man who is supporting the 42-year-old brutal dictator in power. 42 years is more than enough. The people of Nepal, they decided to get rid of the brutal dictator 3 days back. Enough is enough. Ugandans are yearning for change. There is no way we are going to get that change through a 90-year-old brutal dictator. That brutal dictator is leading us to the graveyard. There is no future with Museveni, a 90-year-old brutal dictator. A dictator who has done nothing for his own people. It's only in Uganda where we don't have working hospitals after 42 years of funding by the UK government. The last cancer machine in our main referral hospital, Mulago, has been out of service for the last 80 years and is still down. This machine was donated by the UK government, but is out of service for the last 80 years. What the brutal dictator and the first family do? They fly to the UK and enjoy the best medical treatment being given to them. One of the hospitals they frequent come to, St. Thomas Hospital, while Ugandans in Uganda cannot even afford a £1 paracetamol under this junta. People power, our power, NUP, everywhere. Make it a simple calculation. 42 years in power, that is 42 billion from the UK, that is another 42 billion from the US, and another 32 billion from Europe and Japan. But in Uganda, we don't have no working hospitals. Children in Uganda study underneath the trees. We don't have no roads. So after 42 years, where are we being led by this brutal dictator? The only way I can think of where this brutal dictator is leading us is to the graveyard. But none of us are going to follow him. The brutal dictator is going to the graveyard with his family. We as Ugandans will never accept, and that's why today we are standing in front of the Royal Horse Guards Hotel to condemn why they are associating themselves with such a lethal, brutal dictator, the junta, Museveni of Uganda. People power, our power, NUP, everywhere. We are the victim of this brutal dictator. As we stand here, we ran away from Uganda. Some of us is 35 years. Some of us is 38. Some is 10 years. He murdered our families. He murdered our relatives. Some of us, we are orphaned from the age of 5. And this is the junta of Uganda. Museveni of Uganda. A man who came to power time for Margaret Thatcher. People power. Our power. NUP.